What's going on, everybody out there in YouTube land? How y'all doing this beautiful, crisp, and cold Saturday morning? It's your girl Fair Play here with another Fair Play podcast. Okay, y'all, I'm going to try to be quick because I only get about 15 minutes free on this little podcast software we have. What is it, Spreaker? But it's really great for free, But anyway, I'm here with yet another update on Wendy Williams and what's going on in Huntersville, y'all. This stuff keeps coming to me. People keep sending me this information, and of course I have to go and make sure, where it's coming from is legitimate. Of course, you always should consider the source whenever you are about to share alleged information. So, allegedly, according to Radar Online, who actually posted an article probably 2 days, on the 21st, whenever the 21st was that Monday. It says that the article is entitled, Wendy's Hell. Wendy Williams' accused cheater husband takes complete control over her show bookings. Yes, this is what Radar Online posted. And we know Radar Online is pretty reputable when it comes down to putting out information. So you all do your research. There's some more information, I'm sure, that's been posted since Monday about this, more details. But, you could do that on your own time. Don't take my word for it. I'm just here to drop the information on you. I know I told y'all on the last video that I did about Wendy Williams that it's a whole lot of stuff going on, and about how her mother-in-law says that Kevin has been beating on her. And I also said that I pretty much know that he's trying to control her money, and he's probably stealing money from her as well. Well, and that to me kind of fits in line with this latest information that I got yesterday. Let me just read the article. It's quick, y'all. It says Wendy Williams' accused cheater husband has completely taken over booking for her daytime talk show as the troubled host continues to stay out of the spotlight. RadarOnline.com can exclusively report. Now, Kevin Hunter is demanding approval over everyone who is booked on the show, a source claimed to Radar. He has taken over complete control of the booking department and will not allow anyone on the show who he doesn't think is 100% loyal to him and Wendy. His team researches every guest's social media accounts, and if anyone has ever said anything that he thinks is negative, even as a joke, they have been banned. While the show has always struggled to snag A-list guests, now Hunter is making things even more difficult for her. The source continued. Staffers have renamed the show The Kevin Show featuring Wendy. As Radar previously reported, Williams' show is still on hiatus after her alleged shoulder fracture and bizarre on-camera behavior before the holidays. Of course, we know that shoulder fracture is allegedly a broken arm, not a shoulder fracture, okay? It says, after she pushed back the show's return for the third time, an eyewitness told Radar that the troubled host, 54 years old, appeared frail outside of her New Jersey home. Amid her mysterious health troubles, Williams had to cope with new rumors that her husband's longtime mistress, Sharina Hudson, was pregnant with his baby. And that is the end of this particular article. Now, y'all, as her manager, because Kevin Hunter is Wendy Williams' manager on the show, he normally would have some say or hand in the bookings that go on her show anyway. But for him to say he's taking complete control and just absolutely turn into a micromanager, what is this all about? Is this his paranoia? Is this his fear that he's not going to be able to continue the lifestyle that he's been accustomed to if him and Wendy divorce, or if she leaves him or whatnot, and he's not going to be able to take care of his baby mama, his mistress, that they're saying is pregnant? And that's still, the verdict is still out on that one. But full control, and she's allowing him to do this? Y'all see how fast things are happening? I mean, ever since she went on her first break, it has been one thing after another. I have never seen Wendy Williams in the news so much in such a short period of time over the years. Okay? This is the first time I have ever witnessed anything like this as far as she is concerned. Okay? I mean, she's been in some mess before, but it's usually about some mess between her and some celebrities that she's told their business or lied on or whatever. But all of this stuff that's going on, and she's suddenly going to allow him to do this. We already have heard that he's beating her. There are people that don't believe that the mother-in-law is telling the truth, but they're thinking that maybe she feels slighted in some way. That's why she's telling everybody what her son has done. But even if she is mad about something her son has done or not done, that doesn't make what she said not true. There has to be some truth to this abuse. Now, we've heard years before that Wendy Williams was being abused by her husband. So if he did break her arm, as much as I hate to hear that, it wouldn't surprise me if he did. So for him to talk about taking control of everything, is he trying to get her show completely canceled? Because that's what's going to happen. Those producers are not going to deal with him like this. Isn't this kind of some of the same mess that happened with Tamar Braxton, allegedly, and Vince, allegedly? And this what happened with her and her husband. He was one of the producers on the show, The Real, and because he got in it, and those people, he pissed the producers off, it ruined her career as far as that show is concerned. Isn't that what happened? Isn't this kind of what happened allegedly with this little Cat Williams and Wanda Smith situation, when Cat Williams and her had a little roasting session, but of course he out roasted her because he's a professional roaster, and she should have known not to try him like that. And she got mad because he pretty much showed her up, and her husband called himself trying to confront Cat Williams, and not only confront Cat Williams, but where he messed up was when he called the radio station and had the unmitigated gall to say something to Frank Ski. Isn't that the same situation? I mean, from one man to another man, you don't call Frank Ski's show and say anything to him about your wife, who is a full-grown woman and who can stand up and speak for herself. As if Cat Williams cussed her out, which he did not. I don't remember him ever cursing her, and he did not call her out of her name. So all of that mess, I believe, is what ultimately led to Wanda Smith getting fired. That's just allegedly. That's my hypothesis. This is why she got fired from the show. I truly believe in my years, I'm not an old woman, but I have seen some things, all right? And I know that you don't do stuff like that. You just don't do things like that. And for Kevin Hunter to be stepping in, talking about taking full control of Wendy Williams' show and doing all of this petty mess, those producers are not going to deal with him like this. They're not going to deal with him. Eventually, if she's going to wind up losing that show is what's going to happen. And my guess is that if he can't get everything he wants financially out of her, he wants her to lose the show, because he seems like he's just that low down and dirty, y'all. But anyway, this is, again, the latest information about him taking full control, being a micromanager. I don't know who in the world he thinks is going to, he thinks is going to put up with this level of pettiness, foolishness, and micromanaging. I don't know who he thinks is going to continue to put up with that. Wendy Williams, girl, you better get you a good lawyer. Again, a good lawyer. And she's just going to need a strong team of people around her to take care of her business. At this point, I truly believe the reason why he's able to go forward and do all of this stuff, and that she's letting him do it, is because Kevin Hunter has something on Wendy. He got something on her. They've been married over 20 years, right? He knows all of her business. He knows the things that she's done. He knows who she stepped on. He knows who she's backstabbed. And he has probably threatened to ruin her. And that is why she probably feels like she doesn't have any other choice. We have never seen Wendy Williams this docile and this quiet before, ever. So we know that he got the goods on her. He is definitely pulling her. What do they say when somebody has everything on you? There's a term for it, y'all. So he knows her business, and he's probably threatened to ruin Wendy Williams, all right? And I feel bad for her on one hand, because I would hate to see anybody going through this, but you can't go through this life doing low down, dirty, evil stuff. The people that are closest to you oftentimes are the ones to call your bluff, and you will reap what you sow. So it doesn't pay. It does not pay to get things the way that Wendy Williams has allegedly gotten things in her career. She is not on television like she is doing the big things that she's doing for nothing. She's had to do some stuff, some ugly things, I'm sure, over her life. I've heard some things. All right? I have heard some things. So y'all, I just wanted to bring this latest information to you guys about Wendy Williams and what her husband is over there doing at the studios over yonder at the Wendy Williams studios. Yeah, this is getting out of hand. It has gotten out of hand already, y'all. So y'all just keep your eye on it, and I just wanted to bring that to you and let you know. Thank you for listening, and if I hear anything else, of course, I will bring that to you too. Y'all take care, and I'll see you soon, or talk to you soon. Bye-bye.